And welcome to the SimmBros Pod.
Oh, you held that one today. Episode 14. Let's go.
14 of them, thanks.
Wow. 14.
I'm Chris.
I'm Cam.
And together, we're the SimmBros.
And we're here to help you win your 20s. Special edition, special episode right here.
I feel like you say that every episode.
It's always a special one.
It kind of is,
when
though.
we're podcasting.
Yeah.
Special edition. This is the you heard it right. Yes, the pre-half marathon episode.
San Francisco half marathon coming up on Sunday.
Goodness.
This episode will actually air after
That's true.
the half marathon, but, you know, doesn't matter, right? It's your first one. Give us all the feelings, because I know
Yeah, I'm feeling it all.
a lot of people want to run one. They might be scared to run one. They don't know. And I think you have a good story because you said you came. I mean, all of us come from like not running at all, right?
Yeah,
So-
just like it's super high level. I like obviously feeling nervous, feeling excited, feeling pumped, feeling nervous. I'd already said that, but just like feeling all the feelings, right?
Yeah.
I think that it's just like one of those things. It's just a beautiful moment, and I think you really can't you can't talk about it until it happens, which is why I don't even really want to be like, get my mind there until it actually happened. I just want to finish it. I just want to do it. I want to do my best. I want to push myself. But yeah, excited for it. 4 months ago, I said doing a half marathon was impossible.
Yeah, I remember we would joke about it. You're like, I'm not doing that.
I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And man, really with time. I remember I was thinking like, oh, I'm just not a runner. It's cool. Like, it's fine. It's like, you are whatever you want to be if you just put the time in it.
Yeah.
Like you don't say you're not a blank or whatever. I'm not an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I'm not really good at saving money. I'll never save.
I'm not good at math.
I'm not good at math. Whatever it is, I just feel like
You're psyching yourself out from the beginning.
you are
At
saying
least try.
if you I realized you just put the effort and you literally get incrementally better each time, right? And then by the time as long as you're consistent with it, you're like, wow, I would have never imagined myself in this place.
Yeah.
So that's just how I'm feeling. How are you feeling? You really didn't even prep for this, which is, almost
I know.
disrespectful.
Yeah, it's not disrespectful. I've done like 7 miles here and there. I actually have been upping my regular runs during the week. So I normally ran like 5 miles a week. Then I was starting to do 6. 5 miles like whenever I ran on a day. Then I started doing 6 and now I'm doing 7. So I'm definitely upping it. But yeah, I have not trained fully. But again, this is not going for my PR. We're pacing you at this point, right? But not like it's not in a bad way. But like we are.
This all just calm down.
It's not even. And also, it's gonna be super hilly. So
Yeah, great.
I am going to be prepared, but you can't prepare for the hills. Like you can do hills, but then once you get in them, it's just horrible. But always remember, right? What goes up must come down. Like, if you have to go uphill, you will have to go downhill at some
I feel
point.
like down is also bad.
No, that's what I was going to say. I was actually about to say that. Downhill is low-key worse because, you have to try to stop your knees. You stop yourself from going, right? Yeah. So, you kind of just want, a slight downhill.
Right.
Like a regular...
Oh, yeah, you're
floating down. That was the Chicago Marathon. That's why everyone qualifies for Boston and Chicago. But they're changing the rules.
Is that slide downhill here?
They're changing the rules where you can't, or depending on the amount of downhill you have in the Boston Marathon, that they add time because it's kind of messed up.
Oh, 100%. I mean, a slight downhill is you're literally floating on air.
Yeah.
I mean, you just gravity is working with you, and not in not too hard where you're not slowing yourself down. You're literally just
you get a little bit more. Just get a little bit more.
Right. Just gravity's working with you. Your body weight is helping you move a little bit faster.
Yeah, and everyone says, I don't know, I've never tried it. Drafting, I feel like that never works. I don't know.
That's just where someone's
when you run right behind you. Right in a row. I guess because you're not getting hit by the wind, but I really don't feel a difference. I mean, maybe.
Did you do it?
I've tried it. I feel like I've tried it a couple times during my races, and I just hasn't done. Maybe we can try it and see if.
I'll be doing it with you. I
guess you'll feel different.
How far away should we be from each other?
Not so far. I mean, you tell me.
Once we cross the 13-mile mark,
we can run together. Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
And
We're going for the picture.
Handshake. We're calling it now, people. This is awesome. Handshake running into the pictures, screaming after we get the.
Wait, so you want to do it before the finish line?
Right, yeah, right
Okay.
before.
Yeah.
So like
So we're running on the side and then
running,
you do that?
yeah.
Okay.
Running on the side, and then like the last thing, you know how like sometimes we throw it up.
Yeah.
I want to do like the grenade, throw it up, and then we both do this.
Like CeeDee and George Pickens.
Sure,
It's
yeah,
a new
yeah, exactly. So we
Yeah.
both do this, and then we run across the finish line like that.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, like that.
And we should, and that'll be a good pick because we'll both be running with our head.
Right.
Okay.
They set fire.
All right.
How many picks are we supposed to get, by the way?
They normally give you like 40 to 50. I think it depends.
damn.
Yeah, because there's, I mean, at least in LA and all the ones I've done in LA, there's a lot of camera people.
Oh, yeah.
You just gotta look out for them and just like
I mean,
I always point, and also like
yeah, you got a point.
you when you're like in a fit or whatever,
Right,
like
right.
they'll always get you
Right,
more than the other
yeah.
because you're like, who's this?
He's like, who's this guy wearing all pink?
Yeah. Well, I've chosen my fit. It's all green, forest green for the Bay Area because there's a lot of greenery here. So
Shut up. That's
so
not why.
that was actually why.
That's not why.
No, honestly, SimmBros logo is kind of.
That's
green
also
too.
not why. This is
No, it
just-
actually was. It actually was a little bit. It was
Okay.
because I thought you were gonna go all green with me, but you just have your stuff ready.
I don't have any green.
We
I
could have
have
bought some.
Well, you wanted to double up on the
I buy a new running fit for every race. So what I do is that I wear a different color every race. My first ever marathon, which without doing a half, by the way, was purple. And then I did a 10K in full neon green. Then I did the half in all like aqua blue. Then I did the next full in all pink. So that's where I'm at right now. The pink was fun. Like the pink was a good time. But
this guy,
what time are you trying to go for? Under 2 hours or
yeah, whatever that math is.
9 minutes, right? Or
So-
9.5?
Yeah, I mean, so look, I've been training on flat ground,
Yep.
no water,
Yeah.
9.5.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh,
So
changing.
So like I don't know. I think maybe it'll even out to stay at 9.5 because of all the hills, but also I get water.
I think go run way faster.
so. We'll see.
The adrenaline really kicks in. Like
I'm
like you
definitely. I was talking to my guy Mike at work. Shout out Mike. This guy's running a full marathon. He's an Ironman.
He's doing the SF one.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I might see him. But anyway, he was like, "Yeah, I do a go before I run, and then one every 20 minutes afterwards."
Wow.
So I'm probably gonna honestly be like doing maybe not 20 minutes, maybe a little bit further spaced out, but like I'm bringing at least 5 with me. We'll see what happens.
I don't like goose. I'm just gonna bring energy chews.
I see what I like, and you'll see me do this if you turn. it
Oh,
on, I guess.
you're gonna hold it in your.
You put it in the mouth, and it helps you breathe through the nose.
Like you
'cause-
should be breathing.
Yeah, no,
two through the nose.
no, it's a little bit of both. Like so,
Yeah.
you kind of, it's just like I feel like it's just like another thing to kind of just like when I especially
Yeah, focus.
also
focus you.
and also like when I'm running, like my heart rate's way too high.
Mhm.
Like even sometimes breathing through the nose is like you don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Because it's so high. But that's why when I do that, it forces me to consciously be like,
you mean
okay.
breathe through your mouth, but yes, of course, right? Yeah,
right,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
I guess I forgot what I said.
Crazy. So you have Mike doing the half, and then one of my boys,
Full.
Ethan. Mike doing the full,
Yes.
and then one of my boys, Ethan, texted me last night. This is Friday night, by the way. He texted me on Thursday. The marathon is on Sunday. He texted me that he's doing the ultra marathon. Just decided to.
That's insane.
This starts on first of all,
Absolutely.
like ultra marathoners are crazy
Yes.
and in a good way.
What
Like,
is an ultra
wow,
marathon?
You're insane. Ultra marathon is anything that is longer than a marathon.
Oh, it's
So,
anything?
Literally anything. So if it's 26.3 miles, that's technically an ultra marathon.
Wow.
So, but this one is 2 marathons, so 52.6 or whatever, 52.4.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is like our half marathon starts at 6:30 a.m., which is also super early. Like,
Absolutely ridiculous.
that's insane.
Absolutely
6:30 a.m. on Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when it starts. And the ultra marathon starts at 10:15 p.m. the day before. Like that's ridiculous.
I mean, because
I'm not running through the night. Like I'm just not doing. it.
running at 3 a.m.
I'm just not doing that.
Where do you? So they just do the marathon track twice.
I think they have like some special trial.
Oh my
I think this is a pretty like.
I mean,
it seems like a pretty big
because
big
like you got to
marathon.
you would have to shut down San Francisco
Yeah,
for
that's probably why they're doing it.
14
overnight, right?
days.
Yeah, 14 days.
hours. My bad.
That would be a big. That would be a big time.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think they have some course. I don't think you do it twice. I think they definitely probably have some sort of thing. But I think what happens is you probably do 26.2 and then you end doing the actual marathon, right? So.
That's- oh my god.
And I think what happens is like I think it all works the same, right? The half marathon, you do the first half of the full marathon,
Right.
And then the second half does the second half, and then you can either do the full or not. So
Imagine we did the second half marathon. I feel like that'd be so weird.
no, I know that's supposed to be the worst one. That's like the
I feel like that would
city
just.
half.
I feel like that would just be like a strange feeling. It's like
Yeah.
you'd be running with people who are like absolutely gassed or like.
I don't know if you run with them though, because I think they do it so that your
Yeah.
cohorts like you never touch, like you never hit.
Fair enough.
Because that would be messed up if like you're an ultra guy and you see you come up and there's all these people, right? Like after you're doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I'm excited. This will be good to see. We'll do a recap on the next pod.
You know what I'm really excited for?
Oh, we've already.
Oh, you already
No, you got it. You got it.
I'm saying you already know.
Hey, people listened 2 episodes ago.
Yes.
No,
shout out to the listeners always. You know what I'm really excited about is we already decided post run dinner. Since it's gonna be like 7 a.m.
Exactly.
But dinner, we're getting Domino's.
Yep.
We're getting Domino's.
And you know what we're doing too.
What are we doing?
We're getting Wingstop.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
It's already booked.
It's
already booked.
It's written in the stars, a million miles away. A message to the man.
I was actually listening to that song today.
Really?
Banger.
Wow.
It's also one of the classic WWE songs.
Oh yeah,
right?
WrestleMania was at 36.
That's what I like. That's what I found the
John
song.
Cena against The Rock or something.
John Cena, probably Undertaker. But
Yeah, I don't think did they ever do a fight against each other?
I feel like they've had to.
I thought they were both like good guys.
I know. Did Undertaker? No. Yeah, actually, maybe he was because Undertaker low-key everybody liked.
Yeah.
And also because he was like 17-0 or whatever, 25-0.
Dude, they made him lose that one time, which is still messed up.
I don't remember that.
No, but I just remember being mad that he lost.
He should have never lost.
Right.
LeVar Ball never lost.
Never lost.
Domino's post-marathon. That's like literally like one of the keys you have to do for any race. Is just have something that you
look
know
forward
you're looking
to. I mean, during the run, like you forget, like you're running for almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
And for marathons, way longer.
Yep.
What do you think about? You're not gonna think, oh my god, I'm out of breath. I'm tired. I'm thirsty. It's like, no, I gotta think about. Oh, well, this is actually a funny joke from a TV show that I watched 3 years ago. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Like usually, your mind has to wander, and sometimes you're like, okay, almost done. I can't wait for the Domino's. I can't wait to.
I know what I'm getting. I'm gonna deserve.
Get a Gatorade.
Yeah.
Take a shower. Ice up. Whatever.
It's gonna be so far getting the Uber. Hopefully we can get a Waymo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know if we'll be able to. We'll see.
We got to get a Waymo. We'll figure it out.
I just don't know how crazy it's gonna be because like in the LA Marathon and all that stuff, it's hard to even. You have to like walk a mile to get away from all those.
You're supposed to do a zombie mile anyway. You know that?
Just like walk.
You know what that is? A zombie mile?
No, you just walk. Though.
Yeah. So like your body after you run a marathon, half probably matters a little bit less. But after you run a marathon, your body is like,
oh, it's terrible.
Your body's not supposed to be doing.
No, it's terrible.
So like, what happens is, if you don't walk right after, you're like, almost like your systems kind of crash really hard, and that's how people pass out. I remember someone who was saying they passed out on the subway train after they ran a marathon
because they didn't move.
Yeah, because you didn't move. So you have to make sure you have to walk after anyway. So
yeah, I walked a little bit, but it's still brutal. And
it's called a zombie mile because everybody's like a zombie after the run. So they walk really slow and gingerly. But
that definitely comes after the full. I feel like the half,
sure.
you'll be like, people would just be like, oh, whatever, I'm chilling. Unless you're going for time.
I wonder, like, who do you think is going to be running this half? Like, do you think it's going to be like big time runners, or do you think it's going to be like more like amateur?
I think probably more amateur. I think half is always like half is the one, right? Half is like.
It's the entry point.
You're amateur, but you're also not, right? Like you're a little bit more disciplined and like want to push forward
than
more
like a 10K.
Than a 10K, right? Yeah. Like a 5K is like okay, don't even sign up for a 5K.
5K, what is that? 3.1.
Like it's just kind of like a waste of money,
dude. I remember that. See, and here's again a 5K. I remember that used to be a big deal for me.
Yeah, when you get an Apple Watch notification, you
ran
a 5K.
Man.
Yeah, so I think like half is like you'll get people who are semi-serious,
you
right?
You gotta pay them.
Yeah, you also have to pay. I mean, I don't know how much it was for us, like 200 something. Like it's crazy. Yeah. Crazy you're paying for pain.
Paying for pain?
Yep. And the marathon and ultra marathon are also more expensive. It's like
that's unbelievable.
I mean, it's crazy. So
you gotta be so locked in.
So yeah, I think we'll get a good amount. Like there'll be people who like are doing a half for the first time and preparing for a full, right? So that's what you'll see. And then you'll just see people who are going for time on the half.
Right.
And then you'll just see people who are like trying it, right? Like this is their first time. But it's also like serious runners because like you can't just
you can't walk into a half. No, you can't.
You can't. You can't.
Absolutely.
I mean, you've seen people try to do that with fulls and they like die. Or their body literally shuts down because you can't do that. Like it's not a joke.
Rhabdo, I think is what it's called.
Oh, what's that?
It's just like where your body shuts down.
That happens during half marathon or during marathon.
It's really just during like extreme overexertion.
Yeah. I mean, we're not running the marathon, but if you did, you would see that. I wonder if we're gonna see it during the half, where people just like
Really?
drop like flies. Yeah, like bro, because they just go to the side, they can't do it. Like
Yeah, they push too
it's
hard.
brutal.
Maybe they overcaffeinated.
The first one I did on the first marathon I did, I remember I just saw people just like going, like they're just going to the side. Like I can't. I stopped.
Really? Oh, wow.
Guy stopped, like right next to me. It's like, dude, you can't. And that's the key.
Wow.
Whenever you're getting your water, just don't stop. Just like when
Yes.
you've never
Yeah,
done
yeah.
this
No, no,
before,
but
you just
I
gotta
know-
grab
I've
it
seen
from
the
them and
videos.
just- even if it hits you wet.
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah.
Just grab it and take
Dump,
it.
drink. I'm taking a few. I'm taking.
Yeah, I like a little bit of water, a little bit of electrolytes. I don't know which kind it's gonna be, and I'll do a little bit. But yeah, also don't drink too much. Like just
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
just
yeah.
sips,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
small sips.
Oh, sips.
Yeah, or like
I've seen people like chug and then boom, done.
I mean that's true. I don't think it depends how much water they put in it. I usually don't finish it because you don't want to be weighed down.
No, no, yeah. I never seen people take sips though. That's
No, I mean just like I guess I didn't mean sips. I meant more just like I
Not a
don't
lot.
finish. Yeah,
you
exactly.
don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to chug.
No. So I take a drink and I'll just throw it away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like that's actually the most fun part. You just throw
Toss.
it. Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait for that.
Damn. Well, half marathon coming soon. We'll see if you can do it. I'm confident.
I actually, I'm feeling confident too. Like, really, at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it's
Look,
just one of
we're
those
not- we're not
things.
stopping.
It's just one of those things that like my mind. I like. Your mind is powerful, and the more disciplined you become, the more you understand how real that is.
Mhm.
Like, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, and the adrenaline, the crowd, it actually really does help when people are cheering.
I
for you.
can't, dude. I'm gonna like pause my music and like listen to the cheers and all that.
I know. I wonder how
You're-
many people are gonna come out.
You're gonna be taking videos.
I'm gonna try to at least every mile.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
because I'm just gonna do mile 1 mile, whatever. I'll definitely try to get like B-roll because I know we're gonna try to make some videos out of it.
Do you want to run tomorrow to see so you can feel the pace? I'm sure you haven't.
I feel like
you haven't-
shakeout run.
you
Yeah,
haven't
it's
ran that
good.
slow in a while.
No. I normally like. I mean, 9:30 is like not out of my realm, right? Like I normally run 9 minutes, an easy run ish. Like so, it's not out of my realm. But again, I still think you'll run faster.
We'll see. We'll see.
Like-
So how do I tell you if you're behind me? I'll just yell at you.
Yeah, exactly. Or yeah, whatever.
If it's yeah, I still want to. That's what's been killing me is when I push too hard in the beginning. That's the one thing where I'm like, we can reverse at the end. Like later on, we can speed up. It's the beginning. That's what kills.
It's true. I just think it's different. The race.
No,
thing
I
is
feel
just
you.
so
I feel.
different.
I'm just letting you know how what.
No, I know. This is your first one ever, so that's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Like, I just think it's gonna be so much different because you get like all the adrenaline. Like you don't even run the same, bro. Like when I did the marathon, the first one, I was like, I want to just do under 4 hours, and I beat that time by 22 minutes. Like, and I didn't even like I was not even on that pace at all. Like in my training runs.
Yeah.
And then the second one,
Fair enough.
yeah, I mean, I think so.
Fair enough. All right. All right. Just you don't start running like an 8:10.
No, I don't even want to because I'm not even like trained for that. Like this is just gonna be like a morning run for me, like in such a way as much as I can.
This guy is so pretentious.
Ugh.
Anyway, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a big deal. But moving on,
Mhm.
since that hasn't happened yet, we'll talk heavy about that post. Dissect every mile. Moving on, we had a realization.
Mm.
Something that's been happening recently. People on TikTok or Instagram, whenever they're reviewing food or drinks,
I
or
didn't know where
whatever,
you were going with this.
they eat it in their cars. Now, me and you, we are proponents of comfort. Jeans to the airport has never even been
my
an
God.
option.
No way.
Dress shoes, button downs, it's not an option. We're wearing hoodies and sweatpants.
Yep.
Comfort is number one for us. Now, based on that fact, how upset are you that people are eating food in their cars?
Yeah, I just think it's
They can't be comfortable.
not worth it, right? Like, especially the food they eat in their cars,
Oh.
usually not like the most healthy, which is great. Like,
Who cares?
but you should enjoy that in a situation and not just eat that and forget about it and film it. And then you're like, when you're trying to film something, you're also worried about how you're looking in the food. Like, then you're not really enjoying the food at the same time. Like, I don't know. It just, you're taken away from the experience.
I don't know if I
in
could
my
be a
opinion.
food reviewer.
No, I know I couldn't.
That's just
Because I just couldn't eat that much
No,
food like that.
like-
I
like-
couldn't. I
like,
know I couldn't.
We have our repeat, like, dude, we're gonna order this TG, like,
Bro, we eat the
it's-
same. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yes.
I don't know if anyone else goes through this.
Yeah.
We literally, it's so easy because you have to take your mind off food and just know what you're gonna eat. Like once you got into a groove, we get the same thing every week. So like usually on a Sunday or a Monday, I already know I'm ordering sweet potatoes from this place I like, and I ask him if he wants any, and he usually gets in, right? Yeah. Friday, we know we're getting tender green steak. Like it's just over and done with. And you should have even seen what happened last week. We ordered it too late and they closed.
This guy
and then
out.
We were literally like, we didn't film for like 20 minutes because we were trying to figure out what to get,
so
right?
All this guy's full of
like Wednesday, I get salmon. So yeah, we're so locked in that we don't even have to like think about what's going on because any more time spent on trying to find the right food.
That's it. Is time wasted from actual like life
relaxation, life, whatever, and then you start getting something that you don't even want, and then you like also what happens is you see what you like at first, and then you're like, well, maybe I can find something better, and then you end up not finding anything better than you wasted 20 minutes looking at DoorDash. 100%.
Right? Like, hey, if it fits, it ships. Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how I always think about it. Like, we got some good stuff. We got some good ideas. Again, the base. You got to start with a protein, a little carb, veg, boom. Done. You're good to go. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, dude, try to get as much fiber as you can, which we do. We eat a lot of fruit, a lot of different vegetables, a lot of different whole grains. It's like the perfect ecosystem? Was that what they call it? The food web?
Yeah, it's just crazy. You don't really have to do too much to have a healthy like gut diet. It doesn't matter. Like just
I forgot about yogurt.
Yeah. Intentional about it. Like it's really crazy when people say I just can't eat healthy or I don't know how to eat. Like it's really not that hard. Just think about what you're eating.
It's not like here's the thing. People are gonna get upset. It's really not that hard.
No. It's comically easy actually.
You find what's what. This is the balance. You have to find something that you can relatively enjoy that is more importantly good for you.
Yep.
Once you find that balance, you're done. You're literally done forever. Yogurt. We love yogurt in the morning. I had a yogurt bowl this morning. Yogurt, 2 types of yogurt, by the way, which is actually probably really good.
Yeah.
Berries, a little bit of honey, some, what else do I have? Peanut butter.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Boom.
Done.
30 grams pro, done. I don't even have to think about it. I'm like, I'm going to have a yogurt bowl.
And you're looking forward to it.
Yes.
I am looking forward to eating the yogurt bowl whenever it comes. Like,
yes.
Literally, I am happy.
I think, that's another thing. Like, we know, I mean, our dad is always like, I can't eat the same thing every day. Yep. And then look, he's eating like they have like a better schedule.
You want to thank who are you going to thank for that?
That is you.
I locked him in.
You did it.
Because, dude, it just happened when I was back at home after school working, right? Like, we would go through this dance. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? What's for dinner? Like, everyone's asking. No one has an answer. So, like, we have to take the guesswork out of it. We know we're having Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday, whatever you order, and then there's another day we order. Those days you can think about, but the other days, like, you shouldn't have to because it just adds more stress. I think it was the whole thing where this is where I think I learned it from. It's like when you learn about Steve Jobs or people like that who have to make a ton of decisions, right? Decision fatigue is a real thing.
100%.
If you make too many decisions throughout your day about what you're going to wear, things like that, like, it's harder for you to make the decisions that matter, right? So that's why, when you see Steve Jobs, he always wore the same thing. That was why.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to have to make a decision about what to wear today because he knew he was running a $1 billion, trillion-dollar company, and he had to make real decisions about that. And he didn't want to waste his time making a decision on what to wear or what he's having for breakfast, right? Absolutely. Those are the things that's what takes you to the next level. When you start putting things on autopilot that like you can do, but you're putting them on autopilot to give yourself mental clarity and space to do other things.
And here's another decision that should be on autopilot. Should I go to the gym today? First of all, if you're asking yourself that, you already messed up. You already messed up. Your schedule, plan your schedule.
Yeah, it should be planned.
Plan your schedule. Stay locked in. Stay glued to it. Okay? If you want to go to the gym once, twice, 3, 4, who cares? Whatever amount of time you decide, stick to that. There should never be and if you have a rest day, stick to the rest day too.
That's just as important.
Yes. So you should never be asking yourself, oh, should I go to the gym today? Oh, I'm feeling really good. Maybe, but it's my rest day. Maybe I should go. No. It's your rest day for a reason, okay? Your body needs it. And on the other side of the scale, if you're supposed to go to the gym today and you're asking, well, should I really go to the gym today? Yes. Okay? Yes. Because that's another decision that shouldn't have to be made. We're getting older here. We're getting more mature now. we should be, relatively schedule oriented. That is what separates the winners, honestly. Like, we see a lot of these guys, I was thinking about it myself. It's like these successful people, the CEOs, maybe less like talent wise, not like the athletes or creatives, but like CEOs or like really successful entrepreneurs or whatever. I think like, oh man, they're so lucky. They probably get to like eat whatever they want or go wherever they want or work out whenever they want. And it's like, no, like they were extremely consistent. And that's why they got to that point. And I think that's like the chicken or the egg situation when people forget like, hey, they got there because of this, not like, oh, I can't wait to get to that spot. You know,
they
what
were
I'm
consistent for such a long period of time that it just became inherent to their own life.
Yeah.
That something just happened because of it, right? Like you become so consistent that it's just a part of your life. It's not like I have to do it.
Yeah.
And that's where you become to the point where it's like moving your body, working out, whatever it is, walking. Like it shouldn't be like, it obviously is a chore and it feels like that at some point, but also when you've gotten to the point where you're so consistent with it to where it's literally a part of your life, you won't think of it in the same way. Of course you'll be dreading it or not wanting to do it, but you won't ever let yourself not do it when you tell yourself to, because it's a part of your life at this point. It's not, oh, I might do this, I might do that. No, it's ingrained in my whole life where, hey, I know I have to do this, regardless of how I feel. I know I have to because I do this every day, or I do this however often I do this, right?
Right.
I go to the gym just like I brush my teeth. Like, how many times you don't just be like, I'm not going to brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's your life.
It's the same thing.
You can't just say, even though, we get home late after a late night, who wants to really brush their teeth?
No,
right?
not me.
No one.
But you still do it.
You do it.
You do it. And with that, we're going to go to break. And we're back. Next topic. I think this is an important one. And by important, it's definitely not important. Like, we're not talking about like politics.
Speaking of consistency, that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
Well,
good button.
Consistency or whatever we were saying, like going to the gym, whatever it is. I think we think that
careful.
There's been this run on bodybuilding as like the main thing you should be doing in a gym versus functional athletic workouts. I think bodybuilding is great to an extent. I think it's a great way to start for anyone starting out their fitness journey. Let's just try to lift heavier, progressive overload, things like that. You got to just build muscle some sort of way, and that's going to be the fastest way you start building muscle. But once you get to a point where you're pretty comfortable and you've built a good amount of muscle, or however much, you feel like you're in a good spot, I think there's a point of diminishing returns to the fact where you're just focused so much on aesthetics to this point where it's just not going to work. Like, you don't need to be that big. Unless you're really competing for something, and I mean actually competing, not just saying you are.
Right.
You don't need to be doing all of that. You don't need to be lifting that heavy. Really, you really don't. Because where does that strength really translate to? You're not in the NFL. Like, also, the crazy part is, like, all the people you look up to, all the athletes, like, people you're like, I want to be like that guy, none of them train like that.
What do you mean?
None of them train like a bodybuilder.
Like athletes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so athletes like whatever.
Yeah.
LeBron, all those guys, right? All the like athletes who are doing super insane stuff, like DK Metcalf, those kind of guys, right? None of them train and lift 500 pounds. Yeah, they might do it like for a video once in a while, but that's not how they train actually. If you really saw how they trained, you wouldn't that wouldn't be anything close to that. They're training for actual functional movements. They're playing a sport at a high level. And that's what you should be more training for than training for some bodybuilding show when you can't move.
It's a great point. And let me chime in, because I think this might be long-winded, but forgive me. Here's how I think about this. I agree. At the end of the day, right, unless you are competing professionally or very, very close to competing professionally, I think that trying to attain the physique of a bodybuilder can limit actual functional movements that are more necessary later in life or even currently in life, right? However, let's also not forget trying to be a bodybuilder is a million times better than staying at home and sitting on the couch.
Definitely, that's true.
That's the biggest thing here is like that's still a good option compared to the alternate.
Yeah.
However, I agree. When we get older and we've seen these bodybuilders,
You've seen them, man. You've seen
like
them.
when we get older, the body just breaks down. That's just how it works. It's unfortunate, and it breaks down like way sooner than we want to. I know 30-year-olds who are like my knees this, my back this, right? And we're in good shape. And so when you are, putting so much weight and stress on your body, benching 400, squatting 600, like the body isn't supposed to be doing that. That is an unbelievable feat.
Of course.
That you should 1,000% be proud of. But I think that you're maybe losing sight of, what you are going to look and feel like when you get older.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with investing. I like the way I look at it, man, it would be nice if I spent my investing money, my money that is in my Roth right now, if I spent it right now, woo, I'd be cooking. I'd have some new stuff. I had new this.
Yep.
Everything would be brand new. I would look great. But down the road, I would kind of, be in a bad spot.
Yeah.
I would be in a bad spot because I wouldn't have that strength, that money saved up, right? And so that's how I kind of look at it. It's when we get to 30, 40, 50, we got kids, nephews, nieces, grandkids, if we get to that point. Like you want to be functional. You want to be able to bend down, pick stuff up, things that actually happen in your day-to-day life.
Yep.
I'm not going to have to squat 600 pounds ever. In any situation, right?
Ever.
And so,
but you might have to move out, like the window. Like there might be a fire in an apartment building. You might have to get out.
You might need to get out a window.
How have you moved your body in that way ever before?
You might slip and you may need to pull yourself up.
Yep.
On something, and you need to be able to do a pull-up, and look, the heavier you are, the harder it is to do a body weight pull-up.
Yep.
It's all these types of things that like real life situations happen, and you want to be as well equipped for it, which is why I think that like incorporating incorporating strength training with functional training is the key, because you're able to maximize both. Like you said, the law of diminishing returns. If you do too much functional training, I mean, I really don't think it'll be that bad, but you might miss out on some real serious muscle mass that you
need,
that you absolutely will need. And we saw muscle mass is like one of the biggest indicators for all-cause mortality. So the more you have, the lower your all-cause mortality. So, and if you obviously heavily focus too much on strength training and not functional training, man, your cardiovascular health is actually probably going to decrease.
Oh, probably. It will.
I mean, like, you're not going to be able to, run and jump.
Have you seen those lifters or those big guys who are like, I mean, even Sam Solik, who we'll talk about. Like,
that's another thing I want to get into later.
Heavy breathing after like a set. Like, I get he's set
lifting,
of like whatever rows, barbell rows. You're lifting heavy, but like you should not be out of breath to the point where it feels like you just did a sprint.
Right, like we have to sit down after.
You just did a sprint.
Right,
like, You're not.
So it's really about maximizing both, and I think, like you said, it's incorporating functional strength with actual like body strength.
Yeah,
and another thing I want to get into, because this is really the biggest problem. This is the only time I'll say like absolutely no, is when it comes to the PEDs.
Mm-hmm.
The testosterone, the trend, the steroids,
HGH.
All your favorite bodybuilders, the famous ones, they all took steroids. They're all taking steroids.
It's literally illegal. It's legal.
It's
like,
legal.
They want you to, because you look better.
You will look better.
Yep.
Your body will look better. Temporarily, you will look a million times older. I saw a video of... Because Sam Solik just became a Gymshark guy.
Oh, I haven't even seen it.
Yeah. So I actually probably should have sent it to you. There's this guy, David Lade. And so Sam Solik, David Lade, and CBum, all lifters. Sam Solik and CBum have been on Gear or Trend or whatever.
Everyone knows.
Forever. And everybody knows, because they're absolutely massive.
Yep.
This guy, David Lade, he's a natural lifter, right? Never done any drugs or steroids. Sam Solik is 23. This guy, David Lade, is 29.
I didn't know Sam Solik was that young.
Exactly. So when you looked at them compared together, David Lade looks like he's 23. Sam Silk looks like he's 35.
Yeah, I actually always thought Sam
It'll
was like at
age
least
you.
27.
No, it'll age you. He's 23.
I mean, CeeDee already lost his hair because of it.
Yes.
He tells you.
Yes.
He says that.
It'll age you. It'll kill you. I mean, we saw many people die soon because the heart's not supposed to be doing these types of things.
Well, it's again, it goes back to exactly what you're saying with your Roth and investing. Like, why would you do that? You're mortgaging your own future for some like pleasure right now. Also, like, no one really cares how big you are. Like, I understand, honestly. Like, C-Bum is actual, like, Mr. Olympia.
That's it. That's literally him. Literally
he is the guy.
Yes.
Even Sam Solik, I think he only started competing, like, once, right?
I think
he did it once.
Yeah.
He's not even, like, Sam Solik's in great shape, but he's not even close to what C-Bum
No,
is, right?
no,
Like,
not
that's the crazy part.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, you have to be genetically gifted and then also take steroids. Like, it's that crazy. And it's just never worth it. Because down the road, it's always, like, you'll tell yourself, why did I do this? Right. I didn't have to. It really wasn't that serious. It never was. I just want to be healthy.
It's never that serious.
I don't want to be
like, you could look good without steroids.
And usually all the bodies you looking at as a man or a woman, it's like, do you really think like looking that big is like what you want? Like, that's not, you're too much mass. You can't even walk around.
Yeah, you should look, like I said, if you can squat 400, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. But you should be able to run 3 miles.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the trade-off. Like, if you can't run 3 miles, then like obviously, look, you get better.
Yep.
But like, if you physically can't because of all the steroids you're taking, all the mass that your body has accumulated, then we're looking at a serious problem.
I think that's a great point when you talk about that. It's talking about the hybrid athletes. I've seen a couple of TikToks on it. It's like, you mean just like a regular fit person? Like, why is it you have to be one or the other?
It's a name. It has to become a thing.
No,
it's not a thing.
Like, it's just regular things. And
regular.
you should never be, again, pigeonholed into doing one thing or the other. Right. There might be points in your life where you're focusing a bit more on strength than cardio, but you should never like diminish to the point where you're doing something the entirely without the other thing. Right. Like that's never how it's going to work. And I think
because the other one is going to take a significant hit if you do that.
Yep. And what I love, and I'm just going to say it about myself, but someone came up to me a couple of days ago and was like, you just work out different than everybody else. And it's just like, that is, but like, you know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't be the way, right? Like, even I saw you when we were running, you were doing some of those things with the band, right? The jumps.
Yeah, I was trying to get some plyos.
Exactly. Like, that is important. Like, when people come up to me and say you're training differently than everybody else, I'm like, that shouldn't be the case. Like, more of you guys should be moving your body this way. That is how you should be training, right? There was just a scream.
Oh my god, that scared me a little bit.
There was a scream. Someone heard. We heard something.
Oh my god, like that was like a real scream. Okay, but anyway,
I think it's okay. Yeah, but no, exactly. Like that is not like, oh my god, you're training different. Like, what are you doing, right? No, that is how we should be moving. We should be making sure we have mobility. We should be able to have like power.
Yes,
like, those are things that you need.
One of the things that you said to me a few years ago, and actually always stuck with me, was you didn't ask me the question personally, but you said this is a question that people need to be asking themselves. When was the last time you jumped?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's a crazy thing.
Yep.
We used to, as kids, jumping everywhere, monkey bars, jungle gym, basketball, football, volleyball, soccer, whatever. Like, you're always jumping and having fun.
Yep.
The older you get, maybe you're not playing as many sports. When was the last time you jumped?
Yeah.
What do you think is going to go first? Your knees, your hips, your back.
And that's why when you haven't jumped, that's why, look, when you haven't jumped in a while, when you haven't moved your body the right way in a while, you either have to run because a dog might be coming after you or whatever it is.
It's real.
You tear an Achilles or pop something.
Yes.
You know why? Because you haven't done that in years. You haven't jumped in years.
I always love seeing, like, I love it, but it also infuriates me, like seeing, people racing, like older people racing, like people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. They're racing, and every time they always pull up.
Yep.
They pull up their hamstring.
They pull up lane.
The hamstring's gone. Ankle's gone. Knees gone. Whatever it might be, it's just because they just haven't been doing those things. So yes, when was the last time you jumped? That'll be our challenge of the week, jump. But when we get there,
when is the last time you jumped?
Yeah,
that's a real question you should ask yourself. And
you have to keep doing that.
Yes,
that's how you
reverse. It goes just as fast as you have.
Oh my god!
You look up, it's the same thing. All the consistency works in the other way too. Yep. When you consistently don't do something, that compounds, and by the end of the day, By the end of 5 years, you look up, you're 29, 30, you're like,
Right.
why haven't I done any of this in so long?
Right.
And then the thing is, it's that much harder to get it back. It's just like investing.
Oh, it's way.
You don't invest early on in your life. When you get to 35,
early and often. That's it.
it's that much harder to get everything back. Whereas if you just started doing small things when you were 25, you wouldn't ever you would never have to do the bigger things when you're 30.
You know, exactly. And then it's like, and bigger things could be like life altering, like dangerous, you know, surgeries or like, you know, all these types of things. And it's just like, you know, when you get older, you don't want to be thinking like, okay, you know, my hips are bad, my knees bad, my back's bad. But, you know, that's just what happens when I age.
No.
It's like, do you want to be normal? You don't want to be normal.
Exactly.
That like, you wouldn't listen to this pod if you wanted to be normal. We don't want to be normal. So listen to something else if you want to be normal, but you don't, right? And that's a fantastic decision that you made. Props to you. You don't want to be normal. You don't want to be like everybody else. So that's why you do the things now. This is how you win in your 20s, people.
It's winning. It's doing it, and it's understanding that it will pay off. And everyone always tells you, like, you really won't start seeing it until 30, 35.
Yeah.
But there's a big difference.
Man, I can't wait.
There's a big difference because, again, it's the compound interest. You have more money than everybody because you started investing. You're in better shape than everybody because you invested in your health. You have better relationships because you actually invested in building up yourself first, right? Like, that is why.
Yes.
And then everybody else who wants to live a normal life can go live a normal life and hate whatever they're doing.
Yep.
Right? Like, that's good. Great for them.
Hate it now or hate it later.
There's reasons why there are a select amount of people who are the ones we look up to, who are living the lives we want to live. Everybody else is just regular.
100%.
Right? Like the future, like the world is for the bold, right? Like who's going to be bold about something? The rest, I love that. I gave Canada's motivational podcast, which I love. Like the world is for the bold. The rest are just spectators, right? Like everybody else is just watching.
Sit back.
That's why you see that you
get your popcorn.
You see that guy who has aura, like whatever, like people who are doing a lot of cool things in their life. It's like we're just watching them do it.
Yep.
Right. Like that's all you can do.
We're spectators in that person's
because that person was bold.
Main character.
Because that person decided to do what it took every single day, regardless of how they felt.
And here's another thing. For you. And let me know what you think about this. People, not saying that let me just say my thing. People are afraid of getting older, which is fair. Obviously, the older you get, you know, things change, lives change. A lot can happen as you age. But I think people are afraid of getting older because they know that it's all coming down.
It's a great
like you said, like that's when the separation happens. People are smart. People are perceptive. I'm not afraid of getting older.
Not afraid.
Because I'm excited for it because that's when
money.
Wow.
Think about the money from all the investments.
Oh,
I know. It's I never knew I wanted to be 60 faster, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, like, obviously, you know, you don't want to rush life, and I don't think we do that at all. But people are like, oh, my God, I just turned 30. This is terrifying. And, like, yeah, it might be, but dang, like, you probably got you should have a lot of money. Your knees should be good because you're different, and you separated yourself. Or you know that the people who have separated above you, you're like, dang, that's why midlife crisis happens. Not because you're cooking. It's because you see people up and you're like, wow, I didn't do what you did way before.
I remember you
and now I feel it.
You asked me that earlier. And I gave you that exact answer because now I'm 25, obviously. And like sometimes that happens at that age or probably even older, right? But like,
older life,
you were like, would you have one? And I answered it that way. I didn't really think about it that way, but I was like, I feel like I won't. Of course, maybe I will, and maybe you will too.
I think we will in our own way.
In our own way, but I don't think it's going to be the way like I need to be doing
like
this.
I need to change my life.
Exactly. Yeah. We're already doing what it takes now. And everyone will tell you this, yet no one will do it. It's like if you just decide to actually pursue something you want to do when you have the time to do it, it will work out.
That's what we're doing.
It will work out right now.
That's
like
what
we said, right? Like we have right now, we're not even put a countdown on it, but we will. Like 14 months, right? We want to see where we're at in 14 months.
Yeah.
Right? Like see where we're out in 14 months, how we've done. Yeah. And you know, this is the time. Like there's no other time than right now because
no kids.
The more older we get, the more responsibilities we have, the more things we have at our other jobs, whatever it might be. Like there are other trips, there are weddings, there are things, right? Like you're going to lose that. So if we don't do it now, we'll never do it.
You'll never have it.
And we say the same thing where Everyone will tell you this. Like, I wish we started the podcast earlier because we just get better. We look at our
Yeah,
old videos or old
terrible.
podcasts.
I
They're
mean,
terrible.
I can't believe that was us.
They're terrible. And that was 14 weeks ago.
And that's why I can't imagine what this is gonna look like in 14 months.
Yeah,
Like,
that's actually true. Yeah, I really can't.
I actually, this is the first time I said that.
Let's clip that.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I don't know what it's gonna look like. I really can't imagine because it could be something that we never even thought.
Could be in the studio.
Yeah,
Could be recording in the studio.
Yeah.
A few times a
I
week.
mean, we should.
Editors.
Yep.
And graphic
Why not?
design.
Like, why not? You know, why not you? Why not? And then it's too much motivation.
Getting fired up.
But like, why not? Like,
Yeah.
why not you?
I think
Why
that-
not
yeah.
us? Why not? Like,
Why-
it doesn't have to be somebody
Yeah.
else. Everything is always, it has to be somebody else. Like, but why can't it be you? Why can't you be that somebody?
Right.
Like, no one is stopping you besides you.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, again, if people knew what we were doing every day to get, like, and we're probably not even doing enough yet.
No.
We have to do more. Like, we just started
Yeah,
doing
100%.
thumbnails on the podcast. We did more things, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's more work for us.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you this, I'm getting the least amount of sleep I ever have, right?
Oh,
like,
by far.
by far.
By far.
By far.
We're eating dinner at 10 p.m.
Yes. Because we're filming, we're doing this, we're coming home from work, we got to work out.
Gym,
Like,
yep.
it's terrible. But
Stretch.
is it going to work?
Yes, it will.
Because we're doing it.
And we won't stop.
And we're sacrificing things we need to right now. I get it. It's terrible. But
That's another.
if I don't have to sacrifice it, if I can sacrifice it now when I have the energy
Right.
and when I'm doing something
Yes.
and I'm in this situation right now, then I don't have to sacrifice it later. Of course I'm sacrificing it now.
It's a no-brainer. And so, people, as a departing motivational thought, put the time in now. Put the hours in now. You have the opportunity. This, as stressed out as you think you are, and you are probably stressed out, that's okay. As burnt out as you think you are, as painful as your knees or hips feel right now, it will only get worse, which is a scary kind of thought.
Yep.
But it will actually get better if you just put the time and effort in now. You will reap the benefits in the future.
And with that, we'll take a quick break.
And we're back. People drink water. This is your water break.
Yeah.
Drink some water.
When you talk for so long, you really do need water.
You forget. I just yapping.
It's crazy. You really do need a break.
But you also need water just in general. I feel like everybody just needs to drink more water, right? Put down.
People don't.
Put down the RC Cola.
We used
the
to
hot
have that.
the high C.
We used to have RC
Of course,
Cola.
of course.
You gotta drink water, but also electrolytes. And some of our favorite are Liquid IV. They just came out with a couple new flavors.
New flavors, Liquid IV, Dreamsicle.
Yeah, orange
Dreamsicle. Not
And they had
bad.
mango finally, which it should have been.
That should have been like a staple.
Yeah, and then obviously lemon lime. What are your favorite? What's your favorite? Cotton candy,
Cotton candy,
mango,
mango.
and this orange one are probably the newest.
Mango is actually probably my favorite right now. I think
I feel like it's the most versatile.
it's. So
I like
nice.
blue cotton candy a bit better than pink.
See, I had no preference over one or the other.
Mm.
I just think I keep getting the pink ones. I think because you keep taking the blue one.
No, I mean I just take whatever's there, you know. No, you let the Liquid IV stash go. I don't, but whatever. Drink your electrolytes. That segment was sponsored by Liquid IV.
I wish.
Hopefully sometime soon.
Yeah.
So we're getting to August soon. Training camp in the NFL starting. That means the fantasy footballers, once August hits, it's 5 days a week of their show. That means we're kind of getting into fantasy football and actual football season. We have our top 10 rankings going right now,
Yep.
which will be coming out every day. We're in the top 10 teams. We stopped at number 10 with the Vikings. We won't say any further.
Ooh,
9, 8,
top
7.
secret.
By the end of the week, we should have, or we'll be almost at 1. I think by the time we film next week, we'll probably be at 2, right? So
probably one will be a big deal.
yeah, exactly.
One will be a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of people aren't expecting that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Here we go. That's your teaser for it.
Well,
But today, or Thursday, July 24th, was the last Thursday without football until the week after. Actually,
I didn't see that.
before
We made it.
Super
So the
Bowl
Hall of Fame
Sunday.
games is next week.
Yep.
Wow.
Thursday, July 31st is game 1 of the NFL preseason, which means we are back.
Officially.
People, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it.
It really wasn't as bad as I
Hard
thought.
Knocks is coming out. I think it's the Bills.
It is the Bills. Yeah.
Oh, are you gonna watch it this year?
I mean, if you throw it on, I'll watch
I'm
it.
definitely
But
throwing it
I'm not
on.
like, yeah, if you throw it on, again, it's not something I have to like.
It's
appointment viewing.
out of all those shows, it's definitely the most boring.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of all those
I don't need. I just don't need it. You know?
But did you watch the Hard Knocks in season? That's way better.
yeah, no, that's probably better. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ravens one, right? We
It
watched
was
that together.
AFC
yeah.
North,
We
yeah.
watched that together. Yeah.
No, wait, did we?
When you came back?
I remember watching it. Okay, yeah, maybe it was December. Yeah. In Hard Knocks in season is the best. I forgot what they're doing. I think NFC East this year.
That would be. Yeah, I think it is.
I think
That's
it is,
gonna be a great one.
which is, I mean, fantastic.
Don't interview
I
Jalen
feel like no
Hurts.
one's even talked to like Jaden Daniels. Like, I got to see more Jaden.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he's got. I feel like he low-key has some commercials that are like he filmed already.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
State Farm, maybe
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. You know
That's
how
usually
it
how it
goes.
goes.
Yeah.
But I
It's
think
always
he's
a
also. I
rookie.
think he's also just like
He's a low-key guy.
locked-in, low-key guy. Yeah.
He's a mama's boy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like no girl. Like,
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah, he's locked in.
Not like
It's
Joe
supposed to be
Burrow going to Fashion Week
great.
with his
wearing some.
Bottega bag. It's a choice.
Can't wait for football season. I'm not even gonna let you keep going. Can't wait. It's the crazy thing is that football season is so good. It's great. We do a lot of different leagues. We have like our fantasy league. We have one that we share together. We have 2 others that we're in by ourselves. I
Yes.
co-manage one with my friends. So it's like different vibes of the league. And then we also play an NFL pick'em league where we pick all the spreads or pick all the games. Every game of the whole season.
So locked.
It's really fun, but it's also terrible.
You pick the winners of all when there's no buys, all
Yep.
16 games, right?
Yep.
And
There's also a survivor and a loser.
yes,
pool.
and so you think, oh, that's so simple. You pick the winners. Oh my god, it's the worst.
It's actually terrible.
It's sometimes it's worse than
terrible.
fantasy football,
It's terrible.
especially when you're having a bad fantasy day.
That's
it's like
over. That's why I said it's
can I just
good
get
and
some
bad.
wins,
Bro.
here, please?
Football season has so many highs, but it has so many.
And also the thing
So
about
many
our
lows.
pick'ems, there's like 50 people in it. It's probably going to keep expanding.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're thinking, oh, nobody picked that upset.
Yep.
Somebody did.
Someone probably did.
Somebody did. So like basically, you have to kind of be perfect or close to it to actually win money. And you get it's like $200 if you're in first place for the week, which is not bad money, especially when the buy-in's 200.
Yeah.
So yeah, you there is a chance to win your money back, but man, Survivor and then loser bracket, which are basically just the opposite. You have to pick over the
All
course of a
teams,
week, you have
yep.
to pick one winner or one loser.
Yep. But then you can't choose.
But then you can't.
Team.
That's the caveat. You can't pick them again. No,
Next
you can't
week.
just pick the Eagles every
Yep,
week.
or the
You-
Chiefs, whatever. Yeah.
So last year, week 1, Bengals Patriots. The Patriots are the worst team in the
Everybody
league.
picked the
Every
Bengals.
single person picked the Bengals. Who did we pick? We picked like the Dolphins. I
Yeah,
think.
and it was
And
still
they didn't
close.
come back
Bro,
winning
yeah,
against the Jags.
it was a 50-something yard field goal from Sanders to win the game.
Yes, and they were
right?
down 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It was not tied.
Oh yeah.
No, it was down 2. I was screaming.
That was bad.
Week 1. Oh
That
my
was
God.
bad. Yeah. So we do all that. So football season is great. We always look forward to it. It's the best time of the year, especially when you start getting into like October,
100%.
November, December.
100%.
Who cares? We're done.
Who
Like, the year's
cares?
over, right? But also, it can be some of the most grueling things.
Some of the
ever.
worst.
Fantasy football. We both never won.
No.
I don't know if we ever will, but it's terrible.
Is this the year?
It's fun and it's terrible. I really don't think so.
Yeah, probably not.
Like I mean, maybe you can't. I came in second with Jack last year, but that was it.
That was a
fluke year.
That was such
I mean, honestly, but again, that was a whole keeper league, right? So now we're resetting the keepers. We came from a disadvantage at that point.
That's
Like
true.
we were in a
That is
huge
true.
disadvantage,
That's true. That's true.
and we came in second.
Yeah.
So like,
Look, I don't want him to win in his league without me winning in mine.
I
And
think
I know
the Jack one would have been.
I
fine.
think-
you would have been fine with that one, right?
that would have been so much fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of money. Yeah.
That would have not been fun with that.
Yeah.
And maybe more fun just because it's a co-man.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
But we share a team. We have to win in that league, or at least make it to the playoffs. We
We're
haven't made
terrible.
we're 0-3 in terms of making it to the playoffs.
I think we made it. Did we make it the first year?
Maybe okay, but then we lost,
We lost
in
in
round
the
one.
first round. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Like, and we have to win that league.
No one trades, so you just have to.
Yeah,
lock
you
in.
have to
We don't,
really-
The thing is,
that-
we don't know any of
That
these
draft,
people.
you really have to lock in.
We don't know any of these people. Yeah, well, he made me take Anthony Richardson last year and over Rashi
My
Rice.
bad. How many times I got to apologize for that?
I didn't.
Rashi
want
Rice
him.
got hurt anyway.
Yeah, but he was still nice.
Yeah, we would have won us.
Yes, he would have.
It
Yes.
didn't matter. Our team was terrible.
Actually, we were on week 1. We
Dude.
killed. Week 1, we killed. Remember, because
don't
Average had the
remember.
3 touchdowns.
Oh yeah, we
It
cooked.
was
Yeah,
cooked. It was
Then
that,
you were
that was
quiet.
over. Everyone was
Yeah.
like, we won.
then you were quiet.
Yeah.
Because we had Christian Kirk at the flex.
Oh my god.
I
that
mean,
was
Watson,
awesome.
Christian Watson.
Yeah.
And Christian Kirk. We had both of them. It was terrible.
I picked Kirk. That was awesome.
And Watson. You liked Watson. I never really liked
Watson
him.
is just so boomer bust.
Exactly.
It's good to have as your flex if you're playing in a 14-team league.
Who are our receivers? We had Cup and
Tyreek. So it's like it feels like we
fair,
have
fair.
two good,
That's fair.
and you just
But
have
those
like,
guys
the boomer
ended up
bust.
being
Yeah,
boomer
they're
bust too.
terrible. Well, yeah,
Anyway.
they end up being terrible.
yeah, we got a
We're
whole
talking
lot.
about it.
Just last question on this fantasy football. What if in a 12-team league? What pick would you like to have, and ideally, what are your first 2 picks in that spot?
I think probably
And you can give a range of players that are like typically available at that time.
Yeah, this is tough. I really haven't done enough draft.
Yeah, just like if you had to just like who's your favorite first round pick?
I think my favorite first round pick this year,
Value
for where he goes is CeeDee Lamb. I think is like 5 or 6.
So CeeDee Lamb.
Well, Justin
5.
Jefferson just got hurt, so
I also
so
saw
he's
that.
probably gonna
Hamstring.
drop. I'm not I'm done. I'm not
No, he's
I
not.
already know.
He's
Like,
not. And no, did you see what he said about
no, I
JJ
didn't see it.
McCarthy
What'd he say?
too?
What'd he say?
He said you just got to give him time.
I'm done.
Yep.
Hey, okay,
Yep.
right here.
Yep.
Vikings fans,
Yep.
I'm out.
Yep.
Justin Jefferson, he will not be picked. I'll see you next year, maybe.
Yep.
This is it.
Yep.
And if you want to aggregate us, we're gonna probably post this as a video.
Yep.
Vikings fans, I'm done. I think your season's done. Justin Jefferson's hurt.
Yep.
JJ McCarthy needs time.
Yep.
What does that mean?
He threw 4 interceptions in practice.
If O'Connell's saying that, you know he doesn't.
No, JJ was saying.
Oh, JJ said it. Okay.
Which is, I don't think KOC would ever say it. That if he did say it, that's really
that's
bad.
really bad. I like.
So you like CeeDee?
Yeah.
Probably like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Then that would be like
I guess I
17.
is that would be Kyron or Chase Brown probably there, right?
Ooh,
Or
yeah.
Bucky Irving, one of those.
Kyron's
two.
slipping a little bit. Yeah,
I'm fine with that, bro. I saw there's an offensive line ranking. The Rams are like 5th.
Wow.
Like, I mean, I know everyone's scared of Blake Corum, but we know McVay likes to use a workhorse.
Yeah.
And I think Kyron had I had Kyron a couple years ago.
I had Kyron last year.
Yeah, and right, he didn't have a great year.
No.
You could just tell though,
didn't
like
feel it.
he's not an elite.
No,
running
he's
back.
not.
The only way he's good is if he has all the volume. So if he loses some volume, he won't be great. But I think
he's a goal
still
line
take a
guy.
chance on that, like or Chase Brown with CeeDee and Chase Brown, it would be a good start for me.
Yeah.
But I really like CeeDee because he at that pick has wide receiver 1 upside, and I think a lot of people are moving against it just because Pickens is here, Dak is here. Like,
so then, then last thing. So you got CD 1. CD. Let's just for example, CD and then Chase Brown. Are you going hero wide receiver? Are you thinking about stacking up your wide receiver deck? Like what are you thinking?
I always like to go more wide receiver because you usually can find good running backs relatively on the waiver wire, not on the waiver wire, but like in the later rounds,
5,
just
6,
you can find serviceable running backs. Like I mean, I had
Monty.
Brian Robinson last year, right? Like, but I was able to go AJ Brown, Nico Collins, and I forgot even my third Debo when he was good, right? Like,
was he ever?
Yeah, he was. Bro,
he was. I remember.
But I'm a person who likes to go. Like, I don't know if I like to go heavy wide receiver.
It's just more fun to watch.
I like wide receiver.
I just enjoy it. Yeah.
You think Derrick Henry this year is going to finally?
I think
he's like a pick 8
in my league. I think he's going to get overdrafted. So I'm not gonna. I'm not really thinking about him if he slips. Or I still don't even know what pick I have.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, I think Saquon and D-Hen are both going to get overdrafted in my league. I just have a feeling.
Saquon is in for regression. They did some stuff just because the amount of carries he had. And no RB1 finishes RB. He's probably going to get hurt, which, again,
it's unfortunate.
Aggregate us, but he's probably going to just because that's how it works. Yeah. But before we get out, let's hear yours. So, like, I like my value at CeeDee Lamb at 1 at 5 or so because I think he really can finish the wide receiver 1.
No, I do like
as actually the number 1 overall player in fantasy, too. Like, there's a chance. So... I like that value.
So yeah, a few things that I'm looking at first round. If I'm later in the draft, I would love a good wide receiver stack because I don't love HN, I don't love Genty. Not for where they're being first round picks, right? Late first round.
I'm not taking.
I'd much rather if I could stack them. I'd much rather have that Puka, Nico, Collins stack. That would be just absolutely disgusting.
I'd like the 11, 12. Or
that
12,
12, 13.
1, yeah.
That would be absolutely nasty. But other players that I do like in the first round, I think Bijan's going to be really good. If I do have an early pick and like it's either Bijan or Justin Jefferson, I'm taking Bijan for sure.
I just don't love it. I know a lot of people do. He did play well.
I think I don't know why.
Yes,
I know. I understand. It's just boring.
Yeah, I just don't.
And it's like, but dude, he can break tackles.
No, he's nice.
And like I think Penix, they're gonna figure out that offense a little bit better. Who's the other running back? Oh, Gibbs. Gibbs is solid.
I don't know. I don't love it.
I would like either the number 1 overall pick or the number 12 overall pick, and
nothing in between.
I had what did I have last year? I had like 12, right? So it was just like you just wait.
You went Garrett Wilson and
I took Garrett Wilson, but I also took
the right pick. Garrett Wilson was the right pick.
Yeah,
for the upside.
I could have had Saquon.
He was available.
I think right.
Yeah, I guess he really was.
Yeah,
everyone was.
I
scared.
could have.
It's
I
so
could have taken.
We're
I could have
so
taken
dumb.
Saquon and Derrick.
And this is what like when they talk about it on footballers, like you're just so dumb. It's like, of course.
Yeah.
How would we not think that?
I could have taken Saquon and Derrick.
Man, we could talk fantasy all day, but we got to get out of here.
Yes, we do. So challenge of the week, and this is an easy one. We talked about this. People, jump. Make sure you jump.
Yeah.
Just come on in, jump.
Damn.
Yeah, just make sure you jump. Okay, seriously. Like, if you need some jumping exercises, look up some quick like plyometrics.
Check out Life with C Sims on TikTok.
Check out Life with C Sims. Maybe you'll do a jumping video.
Yeah, actually, I will.
Sure.
I
should. So like, honestly, like, make sure you jump. Get your knees right, your hips. It's gonna hurt the next day. That's okay. That's just pain. That
means
leaving the body.
that means you're doing something good.
Absolutely.
And with that, we'll check out for this week. Half marathon on Sunday.
Woo!
We'll see you on the other side.
Stay locked.